in the house. Over here. Over here. D about to tear the roof off.
Good, MP.
And this has become one of the must-see events of the year, which is obvious by all the star power and attendance here tonight.
Well, certainly the Hollywood crowd is on hand, the biggest names from the sports world, music stars. Everybody wants to be a part of All-Star Week.
Now we'll look at the West All-Stars starting lineup. They've got MP. Frazier is out there with Jokic. Then there's Luka Doncic. And it's Keith in at the 3 spot.
And we've got a collection of the greatest players in the world here. I mean, and playing in an event where they can really let it all hang out.
And that's exactly why we always come away with such great memories. I mean, because they really do try to give the fans as many highlights as possible. And they are the best players in the world.
And he's been a gem this year. I mean, there have been so many highlights for him all over the first half of this season.
And I've got a feeling, Greg, he's just getting warmed up. I think he'll be even better after the All-Star break.
Now, here's Doncic. And the first shot of the night for him, no good. And now, let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
I briefly spoke with Quinn Snyder. I asked him what lessons he's learned from studying tape on Luka Doncic, and Coach told me, well, one thing is you can't force him into anything. Luka plays at the pace that he wants to play at and goes where he wants to go on the floor. But we can try and take away his options, and that should present some obstacles for him. Back to you, Kev.
Okay, Allie, thank you. And here is MP. After Jason Tatum getting his shot to go from deep. And they double up Doncic. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Jokic sends a 2-pointer. And Tatum pulls it down.
Defense made an impact right there. Definitely got him uncomfortable going up with it.
It's good.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
You know, they need to stay aggressive here. Build the lead up while they've got the chance. Don't waste this opportunity.
Now, here's MP. Booker is screen on Banchero. Looking to end the run. And MP with the layup.
There they go. Finally able to drop one in on their 4th try.
Quick start here for the East All-Stars in this one. And the call up against Jokic. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. The West All-Stars making a switch here. Wembanyama is checked in. Tatum passes to Giddey. And Young kicks to Banchero. 6 on the shot clock. With the crossover. That one's in. His first shot this game.
4 straight hoops. Ideal start for them.
The West trails by 7. First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play. Yep, it counts.
Yeah, such a crafty move. That's an All-Star game special right there, folks.
That certainly isn't any regular season move. I agree with that. I mean, you save that kind of move for the big stage of the All-Star week.
Now, here's Tatum. Pass to Giddey, and the ball goes out of bounds. Pass touch by MP.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
You know, fellas, 1 second quicker, and that's going the other way.
And it's the East All-Stars with the ball. It's a 5-point game.
Not a problem when that's your first miss of the game. Strong start.
Oh, my! Wow! He went between the legs.
My goodness. That dunk from MP is usually what you see on the blacktop.
And that's a great look at that slam from our AT&T Connected Cam. Now, here is Young. Tatum down low. Frazier covering.
As he often does, he gets to the rim. But that's just stellar defense.
The drive by Booker.
You know, we always get some great dunks in this game, and I think we could add that to the list.
Check out the reaction. Listen to that. I mean, that slam was a raise the roof.
Here's Giddey. The West All-Stars getting their last shot to go. Young outside. Tatum against Frazier. It's stolen by Frazier. Pass break. Here comes the West. Young with the steal. Pass to Giddey. That's in, coming off an assist from Adebayo. Giddey's got his second bucket of the night.
Well, Giddey loves to finish strong inside, and he knows how to take advantage of his size.
Here's Doncic. Wembanyama sets a screen for Doncic. 6 to shoot. Pass to Frazier. Takes it off the glass.
And as usual, neither team really grinding too hard at the defensive end.
And I think that's okay in this event. I mean, I say the more highlights, the better.
Now here's Tatum. West All-Stars with the rebound. Now here's Booker. He has 6. Pass to Keith. Some nice passing here by the West. Here's Wembanyama. They now take the lead.
Yeah, that kind of be pretty typical in this event. Second half may be a different story, but the first half, it's pretty soft.
Tatum deciding where to go with it. Comes up empty down low.
Well, it's clear he's frustrated. Just needs to slow things down a touch and let the offense come to him.
Wembanyama outside. The 3. It's rebounded by Giddey. And so it's Giddey with it. He brings it up for the East. They trail by 1. And Adebayo throws it down.
Oh, perfect timing on that alley-oop. Adebayo has a real connection with his teammates.
Now, here's MP. Back to Doncic. Frazier kicks to Booker. Good, and it's Frazier who picks up the assist. Booker's got 9 points.
Defensively, you don't want MP to find his rhythm out there.
Giddey against MP. Young outside. They grab their own miss. Here's Adebayo. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Down low. Keith's shot is good. And it's a 4-point West All-Star lead.
And 2 teammates there hooking up on that bucket. Always a little bit of an advantage to have guys out there who know each other.
It sure is. I mean, it eliminates some of that getting to know you feeling out period.
And Quinn Snyder wants a timeout. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. With some changes. Brown comes in for Trae Young. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Josh Giddey. The West All-Stars on D. They lead by 4. Pass to Adebayo. Round kicks to Brunson. Here's Adebayo. That falls. Nice feed that time from Brunson. Adebayo's got his second basket of the night. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Tatum against Doncic. And he overshot that one, missing. And it's the East All-Stars with the ball. Tatum finds Brown. No good with the triple. Doncic looking it over. Takes the 3. Another miss for him. Now shooting 1 for 4 from the floor. Doncic has gone 1 of 4 so far. Runs in the pass to Banchero. There's the lob to Banchero. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
That's high-quality teamwork. What a setup for Banchero.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Brown. Wembanyama sets a screen for SGA. Goes back up, and it's blocked by Brunson.
And you know what? Defensively, both teams have picked it up as we've gotten a little deeper into this game.
A little more competitive fire and intensity being shown out there now.
Don't take your eyes off Bam. When he comes off the floor, he gets up and the slams are just too good to miss.
And so here are the West All-Stars. After the basket by the East All-Stars on the other end, Wembanyama with the bucket.
And I think that's the speed Wembanyama needs because the defense is always going to be on him.
Now here's Tatum. Clock at 6. Trying to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good.
He can't get anything to fall, at least not this quarter.
Brown against Gilgeous-Alexander. East grabs the miss. Brown deciding where to go with it. Pass to Adebayo. Out to Brunson. And here's Tatum for 3. And he's good on the 3-ball. Tatum's got 6 points.
Well, I like how Tatum had his hands up and ready to go on that catch and shoot. Well done.
And so Jordi Fernandez decides to call timeout. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. Big group substitution here for the East. Jalen Duren. He's checked in for Adebayo. Alexander Sarr comes in for Paolo Banchero. Kay Cunningham's checked in for Jason Tatum. Young is subbed in for Jalen Brunson. Jackson, he's checked in for the West. Booker comes in for Doncic. Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Still scoreless. Pass to MP. And yes, it's good. Booker's got it all tied up now for the West All-Stars. And so Young will bring it up for the East All-Stars. Brown outside. Young with the ball. The East All-Stars need to get another shot. Sarr's shot is off. SGA on the wing. Covered by Cunningham. Pass to Flanders. Some nice passing here by the West. And Booker kicks to Jackson. Fires the three. Second chance effort. And Wembanyama with the nice bucket inside. Wembanyama's got his third basket of the night. And Young, here we go.
You know, the cleverness Young possesses is just uncanny. Puts the defense in a bind whenever he drives it to the rack.
The East All-Stars shooting their first free throws of the game.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw good from Young.
And something you like about Young is how he forces an opponent's hand. He makes you adapt and not the other way around.
And so Young nails them both.
He's about as calm as you can be at the strike.
And the West All-Stars have possession. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Jackson a screen on Young. The three from MP. It falls for the 6th time in 7 tries this contest. That's 86%.
Unreal. MP putting the team on his back tonight.
Here's Young. No good that time. Good defense by MP. Here's Flanders. And no good on the last second attempt this time. And so it's MP making things happen for the West All-Stars. He totaled 14 points in the quarter. He's given them all the offense they need right now. And we'll be back with you shortly. Back with you again on the most entertaining night on the NBA calendar. 1 quarter down and 3 to play in the All-Star game.
And guys, we've already seen some unbelievable action here tonight.
And there will be plenty more to come. We know that. All-Star action never disappoints.
Sarr out there with Jaylen Brown. Then it's Durant. Then it's Trae Young. And it's Cunningham in at the 2. So that's who the East All-Stars start the second with.
And not as many turnovers as we often get in this game. So good to see both teams taking care of the ball.
Yeah, it really is. I mean, surprisingly, very well controlled for the most part. Sometimes things get a little wild out there, but not so here.
A little light on the fouls in terms of what's been called tonight. And that's usually the theme in this game.
I agree. I mean, the guys always play reasonably hard, but they don't necessarily play physically, if that makes any sense. The officials' jobs are usually pretty easy in this one.
Booker against Young. Pass to Flanders. It's Jackson atop the key. The West again cannot hit.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
To the paint. Here's Durant. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play.
Great job right there, using his size to full advantage.
All right, well, look at how the points have been generated so far. Scoring breakdown for the East All-Stars.
How about the ball movement so far? I mean, the unselfishness, everyone here just playing for one another, and that can be infectious.
Another big component of their game early on has been their execution on the fast break. They're getting a bunch of easy baskets, pushing it in transition.
A minute and a half gone here in the second quarter. Wembanyama, a screen on Young. To the inside. It's stolen by Durant. Here comes Brown, leading the fast break. Victor Wembanyama grabs the rebound. Wembanyama's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Here's MP. Pass to Wembanyama. Easy work down low for Wembanyama.
The size, reach, the bucket is right there for Victor inside.
To the middle, here's Young, and he banks in the layup. Young's got 8 points.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Pass to Flanders. Back to SGA. Keith with a screen on Brown. Uses both hands to slam it down.
Oh, that's too smooth. I mean, Gilgeous-Alexander with some clever playmaking there.
Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. Young for 3. It's rebounded by the West. Wembanyama's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Pass to MP. Inside. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Using his size out of the backcourt. Gilgeous-Alexander.
And good work inside. SGA will make more room for himself on the perimeter when he can be effective down low.
Back to Young. And the rejection by MP. A 3-ball. Wembanyama finds SGA. Back to Wembanyama. Kicks it out to MP. Oh, MP sinks the triple.
MP shooting with rhythm. This is why defenders have to be in his airspace.
And the foul called on MP. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
Already he's looking at his 3rd foul. I think the coach will probably look to sit him down until the 3rd quarter.
Banchero's checked in for Alexander Saw. The West All-Stars also with the sub. Jokic has checked in for Victor Wembanyama. Good ball movement here by the East. Over in the corner, Brown. Shot clock at 6. They need this. Brown finish through the contact from Brown.
And I know the defense was all over Brown that time, guys, but in the end, he's just too skilled for him in the paint.
SGA against Brown. SGA passes to Book, and a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in. SGA's got 3 assists tonight. MP against Young. Brown outside. Duren sets the screen for Brown. Jokic with the steal. Oh, and here comes SGA all alone. And the dunk to finish it off. Beauty.
Tell you what, a lot of shimmy and rim rattling going on in this one tonight, guys.
These guys are spending more time in the air than they are on the ground, that's for sure.
Duren with the screen on MP. Young finds Duren. And Duren slams it in.
What a play by Young. Out of that pick and roll, does a great job with this decision making.
Hooker the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. To the left side wing. Here's Flanders. Offensive rebound. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And that's a nice job by Jokic getting fouled in the act, and we know he's going to cash in most times.
First trip to the line for him here. First free throw is good.
You know, what makes Jokic truly exceptional in my mind is the versatility. You know, he's a really good passer, and that to me is a tremendous distinction, not to mention how he scores and does the other stuff he does out there.
Here's what the East is going with right now. Tatum comes in for Duren, and Cade Cunningham subbed in for Brown. Now Young. He's got 8. Pass to Tatum. Just 5 on the clock. Back to Young. Fires from deep. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist. Tatum's got 3 assists tonight.
You cannot shoot the ball much better than he is right now.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander over Young. And it's SGA missing.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Tatum setting the pick for Young. Back to Giddey. Lets it go from deep. And the rebound goes to the West All-Stars.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Yeah, still close, but with their tough play on the boards, we're certainly seeing the effort.
Now, here's Doncic. Fires for 3, and Doncic with the triple.
Watch out now when Doncic is dialed in from deep because he's unguardable.
Tatum a screen. Young against Gilgeous-Alexander. Now, here's Cunningham. Defense is right there. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Jalen Duren. He's checked in for the East.
And, you know, the fan voting is what determines the starters in the All-Star game. Then the coaches will decide on the reserves. But either way, whether you're picked by the fans or the coaches, earning the title NBA All-Star, that's an honor none of these players will ever forget.
Well, Greg, one thing we know for sure, you know that every player who earned a spot on this roster is going to see his share of action. Spreading the minutes evenly, as you've always talked about, is always a top priority for these All-Star game coaches.
And you're so right, Kevin. I mean, for all the hard work these players put in to get here, I mean, each one deserves a chance, if you will, to share the spotlight. It's one of the great things about the All-Star game.
And Jokic pops them both.
Yeah, nice job of drawing the contact and creating opportunities at the line.
My kind of hoops. Straight ahead, playing downhill and physical.
Now here's Tatum. He's got 6 to the paint, puts it up. Arm's length from the hoop, he knocks it down. 9 points here for Jalen Duren.
He's found his game in the second quarter, looking very assertive now.
Here's SGA. And it's good, 2 points. SGA's got the lead up to 7 now for the West All-Stars.
Well, they count on big-time production from him at the offensive end.
Jackson against Banchero. In the hoop for his 3rd make from the field. He's 3 for 4 thus far in the contest.
Getting it done in the paint, Banchero using his big frame to carve out space inside.
Keefe with a screen on Giddey. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Again, the West All-Star.
Appears like he's found his footing here in the second quarter. Much more efficient.
Pass to Tatum. Rocket 6. Safety move. Inside. Tatum automatic.
Tell you what, Tatum using his length for positioning inside, able to operate well in the paint.
SGA into the lane. Outside Jackson. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Doncic outside. Shoots from the high post. And a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in.
Luka doesn't shoot a ton from the mid-range, but he's more than capable and effective when he does.
Pass to Cunningham. Duren sets the screen for Tatum. Cunningham for 3. And Jokic with the rebound.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
And guys, you know that rebounding is a huge part, a huge component of winning games. It's not a glamour stat, but it's necessary if you're going to be a winning team.
Now Giddey following the 3-point attempt by Cade Cunningham, and good that time. Banchero's got 4 points this quarter.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
And so, Jordi Fernandez decides to call timeout. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. All-Stars with some changes. Bam Adebayo's checked in for Durant. Young is subbed in for Cunningham. The West All-Stars making a switch here. A minute 42 left to play here in the second quarter. Pass to Frazier. Over Tatum. Shot by Frazier, no good.
I think he'd love to have that one back. Got the ball right where he wanted to and couldn't convert.
Here's Adebayo. And the rebound goes to the West All-Stars. Jokic has got 4 rebounds in this game. Now Doncic defended by Young. Jokic with this screen on Young. The 3 for Doncic. Rebound by Paolo Banchero. Banchero's got his 4th rebound in this one. Young passes to Tatum. No good on the triple.
After knocking down 2 threes in the first quarter, he's been a non-factor from deep.
Pass to Jokic. Here's Flanders. Giddy defending. Frazier. The West again cannot hit.
Well, he won't miss many of those. Not when he gets a good look like that.
Young against Frazier. Now, here is Young. Tight defense on him. Clock at 4. Launches a 3. It's rebounded by Doncic. The West leading by 5. Keefe passes to Doncic. Over Adebayo. Jason Tatum grabs the board. Tatum's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Misses the 3. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. It's the West All-Stars leading by 5. We'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball. And it's time to strap in as we get set to bring you the explosive action of the second half of the All-Star game.
Yeah, and I'm looking for the temperature to start to rise here a little bit in the second half.
Yeah, I'm exactly with you there. I think we'll see a little less showmanship and a little more intensity from here on out.
Here's Young. Starting off the second half, here's Jordi Fernandez's 5. Jokic is out there at Frazier. Then there's Luka Doncic. Then it's Keefe, and it's Booker in at the 1 spot. Young against Doncic. To the inside. Frazier with a screen on Giddey. Frazier kicks to Doncic. Fires the three. Good on the triple. Doncic has got the lead up to 8 now for the West All-Stars.
Well, I think this is exactly what the coaching staff wants from Doncic, guys. I mean, being aggressive and committed to scoring the ball, looking for his shot.
Now here's Giddey. Young inside. Guarded by Doncic. 6 to shoot. Shot from the wing. Young's shot is off.
And they start the second half with 3 straight misses.
Doncic outside. Back to MP. Chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Doncic against Young. That's in for his 5th field goal of the game. Makes him 5 for 12 so far.
A bad man on the offensive end. Young can really be a menace with his shooting.
Tatum on the wing. Shoots over Frazier. And Tatum the bucket on the assist by Young. And that's 10 points for Jason Tatum.
You can't excel at all as a defender on Tatum. Mid-range not his go-to spot, but he took advantage there.
Jokic. Good! Jokic can indeed take a little contact.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
Young against Doncic. Good on that shot, and with that, the West All-Stars lead is cut down now to just 4 in the basket from Young. Takes a 3, and it's Luka Doncic with the 3. Doncic has got 6 points in the quarter.
They've come out hot this second half, hitting 3 of their first 4 shots.
Young pass to Banchero. Outside Tatum. Pass to Young. Over Doncic. Young, no good. And so, MP will bring it up for the West. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. The West All-Stars need to get a shot off here. Deflected by Tatum.
And look at Tatum turning up the defensive intensity, outworking the shooter.
The East trail by 7. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Pass to Giddey. Wants to get it to Adebayo and does. And that comes off the assist by Giddey. Giddey's got 3 assists in the game. The West leading by 5. Booker dishes to Frazier. Here is Keith. He's got 6. Jokic sets the screen for Booker. To the middle. Slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. It goes on Jason Tatum.
Tell you what, with Jokic, you've got to foul him harder than that. This big fella takes pride in finishing through the defense.
Find the lane. Find the lane. One shot.
Free throw, no good for Jokic. The East trail by 7. Young with no one around. Connects from three-point range. Young's got 18 points.
After 1-3 in the first half, there's his second right there.
MP finds Jokic. Back to MP. And it's Jokic in the corner. Over Adebayo. Again, the West All-Star.
All Jokic needs is just a little bit of room, and he's good to shoot it. You got to respect the scoring ability he has.
Giddey the pass to Adebayo. Puts it up for Adebayo. Up high to stop the alley-oop.
Oh, the alley-oop connection. That's all-star play at its best.
Here's MP. And MP throws it down hard.
Determination from MP right there. Going right through that foul and still able to convert.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the West All-Stars.
Well, you know, for me, the passing has been fantastic all night. Everybody loves watching this style of basketball where the ball moves and players move. Coaches, fans, and even us broadcasters can appreciate that kind of action.
And they've also played exceptionally well in the paint tonight, taking advantage of their opportunity to work inside.
You know, one of the things you love about MP, he is certainly a team-first kind of a guy. Individual stats really don't do much for him. He wants to win, period.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Here is Keith. He's got 6. Banchero passes to Tatum. Misses the layup. He had him with that bump fake. The West leading by 5. Booker outside. Frazier the pass to MP. Frazier with a screen on Giddey. Here's Booker. Rebound by the East All-Stars. Banchero's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Adebayo with a screen on Keith. Down low. Out of bounds. It'll be the West All-Stars ball. Crowdy's checked in for Josh Giddey. And West also making a switch. Gilgeous-Alexander's checked in. And here is Doncic. 13 points in the game. Booker outside. The 3. It's good, and that takes him to 77% shooting this game. 10 for 13.
And really, this has been an MVP caliber performance. Guys, he's been terrific.
Yeah, he has been. It's going to be a very easy job for the voters this year.
Now, here is Young. 18 points for him. And it's Brown missing.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
MP passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist. And it's an 11-point West All-Star lead. Now, here is Young. Shot from 12. Yep, that one goes. Young's got 20 points.
And we tend to focus on the outside shooting with Young, but his in-between game is just as lethal.
SGA surveying the defense. 5 to shoot. Back to Booker. Oh, MP makes it look easy.
Good work by MP. He gets positioning inside and capitalizes.
Young pass to Banchero. And Young kicks to Tatum. The tray. Tatum from 3.
You got to D up Tatum from deep. He's got that kind of range.
MP with it. He's got 27. Here's Doncic. Banked in off the glass. Doncic has got 15.
You've got to love the way he's scoring it tonight. Very efficient.
And here's MP for 3. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Booker's got the lead up to 13 now for the West All-Stars. And here's Young. He'll bring it up for the East. It's good. 22 points for him.
And really the scoring... quarter has been just off the charts, doing all he can to bring them back.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Doncic. And a miss there on the triple.
Really good shot contest there. Made it tough for the shooter.
Tatum's shot is off.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Now Young, after Jason Tatum missed on that last three-pointer. There's Brown with the three. It's rebounded by Doncic. Doncic has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Jokic. Oh, Jokic powering inside.
And after really leaning on that three-point shot in the first half, seeming like they're just getting away from it here in the second. More of the shots coming from the interior.
With the step back in the corner, Tatum with it. The basket good off the assist from Young. Tatum's got a pair of threes now here in the third for the East All-Stars. And so Jordi Fernandez decides to call timeout. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. East with some changes. Jalen Duren, he's checked in for Bam Adebayo. Alexander Sarr comes in for Banchero. And it's Cunningham in for Jason Tatum. There's a minute 47 left in the third quarter. Outside, SGA. Five on the clock. It falls for his 5th field goal tonight. Now shooting 5 for 8.
Unwilling to let up, even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
Now, here is Young, following the miss by MP. From deep three-point territory, rebounded by Cade Cunningham. The East trail by 12. Sarr, the pass to Young, lays it up and banks it in. Young's got 13 points in the second half.
Great quarter for him at the offensive end, trying to will his team back in the game.
Pass to Flanders. Back to SGA. Here's Flanders. He's covered by Brown. Flanders misses. Cunningham right side. The East All-Stars check on 2 more.
And that's got to happen if they want to have a chance to turn this thing around. I mean, he needs to just take the game over. I mean, it seems like he's been hesitant to pull the trigger.
And so it's the West All-Stars. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. They've done a lot of great work from long range. We've got more in store for you right after this. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
And they'd love to see every possession end this way. True team basketball.
Well, we're back in a night that's always a highlight of any NBA season. We're live from the All-Star game.
And, you know, you always look forward to this game, and this one certainly has lived up to the billing so far.
There is not another show in sports quite like the NBA All-Star game, is there?
Cade Cunningham out there with Josh Giddey. Then it's Paolo Banchero. Then there's Jalen Duren. And it's Brown in at the 3. That's the 5 out there for the East All-Stars.
There's some heat from Banchero now. He brings that ferocity. We know he's got an inferno raging in him.
Jokic with a screen on Cunningham. Pulls it up. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. 14 points for Jokic.
It's been like this all night for both teams. The offenses having their way.
Any lull in the action so far has been short-lived because there have been nothing but buckets in this one.
Cunningham's shot is off.
And they continue to control the glass.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team, and that's why they're ahead.
Flynn. Something to see.
Good.
He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in. Build up a lead, and here we go, baby. It is showtime.
And why not? A little salt in the wound. The more plays they make like that, the more they'll have these guys reeling and on the ropes.
The West All-Stars making a switch here. Morant's checked in. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth quarter. Banchero outside. Tries the spin move. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Good on that shot, and with that, the West All-Stars lead is cut to just 9 points on the basket from Brown. Morant outside. Pass to Flanders. And a wide-open look for Wembanyama. The West again cannot hit. And here are the East All-Stars now. Over in the corner, Cunningham. Back to Giddey. It's Brown on the wing. On the wing, Giddey. Over Flanders. Giddey, no good. The West leading by 9. Jokic a screen. Shot's good by Flanders. Flanders has got 6 in the quarter.
He's just stretching them out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
Yeah, especially with the score being what it is. I mean, you got to tighten it up on defense.
Cunningham's gone 50% so far. 2 of 4 shooting. It's stolen by Banchero. And here we go. The East with a fast break. Giddey kicks to Brown. Banchero a screen for Brown. Pass to Banchero. That one falls. 16 points for Paolo Banchero.
Gutsy play that time from Banchero inside against pretty physical defense, too.
Shot's good by Flanders.
And after a scoreless first half, you're starting to see signs of life here in the second.
Back to Giddey. The 3 from Banchero. Jokic craps the miss. Jokic just got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
And Cunningham with the slam.
Excellent job navigating the screen and roll there. Giddey showing his vision on that one.
And Jordi Fernandez has called a timeout. Clearly, he's got something his players need to hear, and immediately. changes. Bam Adebayo's checked in for Duren. Jason Tatum comes in for Paolo Banchero. Young is subbed in for Jaylen Brown. MP passes to Jokic, sinks that one from the post. Jokic has got 15 points here in the second half.
Well, he's having a great half here. Exactly the opposite of the first.
High post Young, working on Booker. The kick out to Cunningham. 6 on the shot clock. Giddey sets the pick for Tatum. That's good. It's his 7th made basket in 14 tries.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Booker the pass to Jokic. Back to Booker. The kick out to Frazier. Some nice passing here by the West. Puts up a deep 3. And it's the East with the rebound.
Even though he hasn't found his groove tonight, his teammates are picking him up.
Now Booker. Pass to Frazier. Trying to find Jokic. Gets it to him. And Jokic slams it in.
Tonight it's been all Joker all the time. He's been pouring it on here.
And so it's Young who brings it up for the East. It's a 13-point game. And the foul called on MP. That will get him his 4th foul of the game. Brown is checked in for the East. Jalen Brunson comes in for Cunningham. Victor Wembanyama is checked in for the West. MP against Young. Brunson with a clean look. Buries the long-range jumper. Brunson's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Booker dishes to Doncic. Pass to Frazier. To the inside. Here's Wembanyama. And it's Wembanyama with the jam.
A big-time slam by Wembanyama. This is why you got to push him out of the paint.
The East trail by 12. Brunson the pass to Young. Off the mark, had a chance to trim it to single digits. Wembanyama, a screen. MP kicks to Jokic. Back to MP. Clock at 6. Pass to Jokic. Frazier outside. They get it again. Oh, throw it down, Nikola Jokic.
Jokic is an absolute beast. He does it all at the offensive end. Scoring, passing, rebounding. He stuffs the stat sheet in a big way.
Young against Booker. Brown wide open. He fires. Off target with his 3.
If he were just a touch more efficient tonight, I think the score would look a lot different.
Young inside. MP's there. Out to Brunson. Pass to Young. Drives to the hoop. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Young's got 15 points in just the second half. The West leading by 12. Here's MP. Inside. Here's Jokic. It's Jokic with a beauty.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
And here are the East All-Stars. Tatum with a screen on MP. Young pass to Adebayo. Over Jokic. The shot by Adebayo, no good.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high impact.
Yes, sir. That was incredible.
Well, MP launches himself straight off the drive, turning his speed into some hang time.
Oh, that's an outstanding view from the AT&T Connected Cam. And timeout is called by Quinn Snyder. He's very aware of the timing here and the significance of getting things squared away with his team. East All-Stars with some changes. Banchero comes in for Brown. And Josh Giddey subbed in for Jalen Brunson. And West also making a switch. Keefe is checked in for Victor Wembanyama. On the inbound, he dents the rim with a two-handed slam.
Wow. And if he sniffs the rim, he's attacking. Giddey not messing around when he gets in close like that.
Frazier with a screen on Giddey. Pass to Keefe. And a great assist by Booker as that one goes in.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Now here's Tatum. Four on the shot clock. Giddey fires. The three doesn't go. The West leading by 17. And there's the bucket from MP.
Well, it's looking more and more like the MVP award is a foregone conclusion.
Yeah, he looks like he's got that thing locked up at this point. He's been phenomenal.
And here's Tatum for three. Knocks down the three.
A three of his own for Tatum. That is how you respond.
Rebounded by Tatum.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Adebayo outside. Here's Young. And there's the drive. Josh Giddey. And he does not hit. Giddey's gone 3 of 8 shooting from the floor. Now Jokic. Doncic outside. It's stolen by Banchero. Now the fast break. Tatum with the ball. And it's off.
And they've won the rebound battle so far, and it's translated to the scoreboard.
Well, the effort level they've had has been outstanding. Hard to keep a team down when they play with that much energy.
Here's Doncic. Shot clock at 6. Here's the shot. Jumper is off. The East trail by 17. Doncic with the steal. Outside Booker. Jokic sets the screen for MP. And Jokic with the basket on the assist by MP.
Really hard to move Jokic off the blocks. He's tough down there.
44 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Young passes to Adebayo. Banchero outside. Young for 3. Tries again. And it's Banchero missing. The West All-Stars with the ball. They're on a 16-7 run. And so it's Giddey with it. He brings it up for the East. And he gets that one to go.
And Tatum is really good at bouncing off the defense. Again, playing through contact and knocking down shots despite getting bumped and thumped on his way to the hoop.
Launches from deep. Sarr pulls it down. So no problem for the West All-Stars as they get the win.
And it's impossible to know what's going to happen in these games. The talent on both sides is always so strong. But tonight, the West seemed a little more comfortable playing together as a unit, and that's what earned them the win.
You mentioned that all broadcast long, and sure enough, it came to fruition. That brings us to the conclusion of our All-Star coverage. Thanks, everyone, for tuning in. For Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan wishing you all a very good night.
Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, direct your attention to center court for the presentation of the MVP.
Here to present the trophy is NBA Commissioner Adam Silver. Let's hear it for the All-Star MVP Award recipient,